All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, click. Welcome everybody to the tutorial. We're doing editing and shaders, so take it away, Calvin, once we get started. What are we doing here? Cube, and
Alrighty.
we're going to go to edit
Yep.
mode. His screencast keys hate his system today, so that was Control R for loop cut. So start telling us what you're doing, Calvin.
Alright, so I'm literally just messing around with the shape right now. And one of the really cool things about the loop cut is that it will go perpendicular to the line or edge that you have your mouse to. So if you wanted to go horizontal, you just move your mouse over to the
Yeah,
side.
yeah, I love loop cuts.
Yes.
All right, so what are you getting ready to do here? Are you assigning shades?
Yep.
Or are you getting ready to work on it? Okay. Make S extrude.
Yep.
Which would be E.
Yes.
And for you, if you're new to Blender, edit mode shortcuts are not the same as object mode shortcuts.
No, not at all.
Okay. Interesting shape.
Yeah,
Real lot of
it's kind of
rotation
just
going on. So right now you've mainly been using, you did extrude and loop cuts. Are you going to be doing anything else?
nope.
Okay, well that was easy enough then.
Yeah, because that's all there really is to do in edit mode. That's not too simple. Is editing the faces with the extrude and adding loop cuts.
Yeah. I mean, especially if
Even
you're
then,
working with a
that
cube.
like,
You know, if you
yeah,
wanted to hit W and start subdividing it so you have a lot more planes to mess with, and then you're getting into a completely different world. All right, so what are you doing now? You're getting ready to have some fun with some shaders, aren't you?
have a lot of fun with the shader.
All right, well, take it away when you get started then.
All right, so the first thing going to be done is getting in two mix shaders and getting them connected for later. Now you're going to notice that there will be a lot of math nodes being put in.
Yeah. So one, okay, converter, math, all right.
There's one, two, three, four,
That's a lot
five,
of
six.
math nodes. Oh my
Yes,
God.
all need.
Kind of lost you on that.
They are all needed.
Okay. Yeah, your
Very
microphone
much so.
cut out, so I just thought I'd let you know that.
Oh,
Okay,
kind of thing.
subtracts, minimums.
Yeah, I kind of realized that I've been doing all these in a kind of chaotic order, but it all works out in the end.
As long as it works out in the end, right?
Yeah.
So what's the value do? I don't think I've ever messed with that.
Well, the value is a value.
The
There's
thing.
nothing
And
too.
under redundant, it says see redundant. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not tremendously important, but I guess you could say it's meant to control multiple values all at once. Because if you can see in the math node, it has a value.
Oh, I see what.
I
Okay, okay. So it's okay. I get it.
value
Yeah,
node.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it. That's handy, especially if you have a whole bunch of math nodes and you just need one thing to control them all. Oh, look at
Ah,
that.
ah, things. One value to control them all.
Yeah, a little Lord of the Rings going on.
Yeah.
Ah, you know, all sorts of weird things going on.
Yes.
Now I had the resolution down pretty low, so this still isn't too bad for my settings that I had.
No, it's actually really good.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever used a wave texture.
I don't think you use textures.
Um, some, not a lot.
Okay, maybe image texture and environment texture, but It's a
Oh, I'll
better
mess
way.
around with some of the textures, but I usually, I just don't mess with them because I'm like, oh, for like trying to build a game or one of the commercials, I just can't deal with really massive renders.
Yeah.
So the simpler I
And
can make
then
it, the quicker it's going to go. So what is a wave? Is that just like sine waves? And oh, that looks neat.
the wave texture is there just to add a little bit of difference with how it is everywhere. So it's that one bland color.
Oh,
And I've done it many times before, but this is the way that you do the surface cracks kind of shader.
oh yeah, okay,
At
yeah. Oh, and you're going to pull out here and see my light setup. For people who freaked out, don't worry. Someday I'll cover that if you want. I'm a theater major, light designing, and this is the closest I have in Blender that actually allows me to do. It's not quite theater controllable, but it's pretty darn close. And so I actually have a stage set up with the camera being the audience. So ignore all those lights.
yeah,
We're not covering them today. So hey, that's the whole thing. So in the recap, Control R in edit mode for loop cuts, S for scale, no, yeah, S scale, E for extrude,
extrude.
and I might jump back a bit. So when you were doing, yeah, so you had all these math nodes. At least people can pause this and look at that, and maybe they can try to start figuring out, okay, so this subtract goes into the minimum, which goes into less than, which goes into maximum. Cool. All right, so until we get an ending, this will be up on YouTube. I'm going to slap together my new entrance that we're messing around with. So this is me signing off for me, and that's him signing off for him.
Yes, with a very fancy pen. Get it? Signing off. Ah,
Yeah, thanks a lot. We'll talk to everybody later.
later.